What's up, y'all? How you doing? It's your boy Dog from EBF Academy by English Black Friday, and guess what? Today, we're gonna talk about some specific vocabulary used in golf.
Bolinha de golfe.
But this is actually used in real life. So if you're having a conversation with American people, with British people, they might use that in everyday conversations or business conversations, and you have to be aware of that. But you need to learn a little bit of golf. So I dedicate this video to my student Lucas. He is the one that has been talking to me about golf, and that's why I decided to create this video. So Lucas, I hope you watch this and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get down to business. Let's go. Par for the course. So the first thing you have to understand is that a course is like the golf field. Just like in basketball, you have the basketball court. For soccer, you have the soccer field. For golf, we have the golf course. In the golf course, there are 18 holes. So there are 18 holes that you have to, you hit the ball and you're trying to put the ball in those holes, okay? So this is pretty much how the game goes. But it is not very simple like that. So here they created the expectations for you to put the ball in that hole. For example, the first hole is 200 yards from here, so you're gonna have 4 chances. So that's the par. The par is how many chances you're gonna have, and you are expected to put the ball in that hole in that, specific number, like 4 chances or 5 chances or 3 chances. That's the par. So when something is par for the course, that means that something is normal. It's standard. It's expected. And we can use that in real life and in business English. Check the examples. Delays like this are par for the course in big projects. Delays like this are normal, are expected for big projects like this one. That's very clear, right? Simple. So when you say par for the course, that's an expression that we use to say that something is expected. It's normal. So don't go crazy, okay? So it's par for the course. For example, look at me here. I don't have an example. Come on, don't even get angry, okay? This is par for the course. It happens. It's normal. It's expected. Because, I'm not a golf player, okay? So it's not very normal for me to talk about golf. Clear? So it's par for the course, to forget vocabulary. Clear? Next one. A few complaints are par for the course in customer service. A few complaints are normal, are par for the course in customer service. Well, customer service, right? There will always be somebody there to complain about something. So, yeah, a few complaints are par for the course. Next vocabulary. So that leads me to this number 2 here. I told you that par for the course means expected. So above par means better than expected. Yes. So you already know the number 3, right? Below par. So you have par for the course, above par, below par. Par for the course, expected. Above par, better than expected. Below par, worse than expected. See the first examples for above par. Her performance this quarter was above par. Her performance this quarter was above par. That means was better than average, better than expected. Clear? Very simple, right? For example, many people watch these videos, but they don't like the videos. They don't hit this like button. Come on, this is below par. I'm doing this for free just for you, to help you with your English. So all you have to do is to hit this like button, subscribe to the channel. But you want to do something above par? There is a bell down below. You click on the bell, you put in there everything or all videos, and you will receive all notifications when new videos come out. And that's going to be an action that's going to be above par. The service at the hotel was definitely above par. The service at that hotel was definitely above par, better than average, better than expected. Clear? Let's check the below par. His presentation was below par. It was okay, but, that was a little worse than expected, okay? So his presentation was below par. And by the way, sales have been below par this month. Sales have been below par this month. That means that we're trying to sell, but we're selling less than we should. So sales have been below par this month, unfortunately. Are you ready for the next vocabulary regarding golf and business? Let's go. Tee up. That means to prepare or set something up. Check the examples. Let me tee up the next topic for discussion. Let me tee up the next topic for discussion. That means let's set up the next topic. Let's prepare the next topic. Tee up. Let me know if you are familiar with this vocabulary. Do you play golf? What is tee up in golf? Let me know in the comments in here. Let me see if you are aware of the golf vocabulary. But in business, you can say, let's set up the topic. Let's tee up the topic for the next discussion, or for this discussion, for the discussion. That's how it goes. The next one is, she teed up the deal perfectly for the manager. She teed, the past of tee, she teed up the deal perfectly for the manager. That means she prepared the deal perfectly for the manager. She set everything up in a perfect way. She teed up the deal perfectly for the manager. Clear? Next vocabulary. This one here is drive. I know you know this vocabulary. You drive your car, you drive the truck, you drive a bus. But drive in here means something else. It means push something forward with energy. So when you drive something, that means that you take the responsibility of put that in the correct direction. So when you drive the ball in golf, that means you want the ball to go in this direction. So that's the drive. So here is how we use drive in your real life. We need someone to drive this project. That means we need someone to direct this project, to put this project onto, the correct way. So we need someone to drive this project. He is really driving innovation in the company. He is really driving innovation in the company. So you see that he is really bringing innovation to the company, and he is directing that. He is, the person who is bringing that up into the company. He is driving innovation in the company. Clear? Next one. My student Lucas told me that when you're playing golf, you cannot be looking at the course. You cannot be looking at the club. You have to be looking at the ball. So on the ball is the expression. On the ball, that means that you are attentive. You're efficient. You're paying attention. You understand. That's on the ball. So I'm here, on the ball. So it doesn't matter what I do. I can swing. I can do everything, but I'm just going to be on the ball. So when you're on the ball, you're concentrated, you're looking, and you're paying attention to it. Check some examples. She is really on the ball. Nothing escapes her. She is really on the ball. That means she's really paying attention. Nothing escapes her. So if something happens, she goes like, hey, this is wrong. Hey, you cannot do this. It sounds like my wife. Every time I do something. Right, babe?
No.
She pays attention to everything. She is always on the ball. We need someone more on the ball in this role. So we need someone more on the ball. That means more attentive, more efficient, more, concentrated in this role. For example, Natallí is behind the camera, right, baby?
Yes.
And she is checking everything. Well, she is listening. She is looking. She is very attentive now. She is on the ball. I need her because she is on the ball. So I need someone on the ball for this role of being the camera woman. Since we're talking about ball, the next one is drop the ball. When you drop the ball, that means you made a mistake. Okay? It's just like you failed to do something. Yeah, you dropped the ball. Yeah, check the example. We really dropped the ball on that client. Yeah, we really dropped the ball on that client. That means we failed to do something good. We made a mistake with that client. Yeah, you have to admit that. Hey, don't drop the ball on this opportunity, okay? Don't drop the ball on this opportunity. Don't let this one slip. Don't make a mistake. Don't drop the ball on this opportunity. Next one, get the ball rolling. We're talking about balls in here, right? On the ball, drop the ball, and now is get the ball rolling. To get the ball rolling means to start. So, just like a kickoff, you say, okay, let's kick it off. Let's get the ball rolling. Check the examples. Let's get the ball rolling on this project. That means let's start it. Let's make it happen. Let's get the ball rolling on this project. He got the ball rolling with the great idea. He got the ball rolling with a great idea. That's amazing, right? That's a very good way to start something. He got the ball rolling with a great idea. Next one, in the rough, in a difficult or messy situation. So if you are in the rough, that means something is going on. It's kind of messy. You are in a difficult situation right now. Check the examples. The project is a bit in the rough right now. Yeah, the project is a bit in the rough right now. That means the project is in a, it's kind of messy right now. It's kind of like, I don't even understand what the project is all about. So it's in the rough right now. His career has been in the rough lately. His career has been in the rough lately. That means that his career is like, it's not moving smoothly anymore. It's, is he going to get fired? Is he going to change jobs or companies or whatever? So his career has been in the rough. Yeah, lately it's been in the rough. This next one here is perfect. Yes, and that means perfect. That means successful. Hole in one. Think about it. You're playing golf, right? So your goal is to swing, hit the ball will fly 200, 300 yards. And what is the main goal? Is to put the ball in that hole. So if you have a hole in one, that means that you did that in one shot. That's fantastic, isn't it? That's perfect. You didn't need to use all the 4 chances you had or the 5 chances you had. You just did that in one shot. So hole in one means perfect. See the examples. Congratulations. That presentation was hole in one. That presentation was hole in one. That presentation was perfect. Hey, good job. Landing that client on one call was hole in one. Landing that client on one call was hole in one. Congratulations. All right, so these are 10 expressions that came from golf, but we use that in everyday language or in business English. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have. I have to get out of here. Bye.